Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. There's Bruno, and he gave him his haircut yesterday. Hey, look at everybody and say hi. Hey, what? After all this time, you're getting camera shy? And I'm Mike, and welcome back to our channel, Mike and Bruno's Garage. Got a few things to get to today, so let's go ahead and get in the shop. It's beautiful out today. Sorry for any wind noise. I apologize. But let's get in the garage and see what's going on. Okay, now he wants to make an appearance. What you looking at, bud? Hmm? Okay, get you in the stand and let's see what we're doing. Okay. Alright, guys. Couple of things. An update on my screwdriver challenge with the Scout Crafter. First attempt was not so successful. The handle's going to come out okay. Have no problem with that. It's still got some finishing work to do here on the veins here. That's not the problem. The problem I had was, I don't know if you guys can see that, but how the grind came out really weird. Yeah, I tried doing this on the grinder downstairs in the laboratory, and it doesn't have, the edge came out okay, I think. That shows up in there. But what happened was, I had to do it freehand. And I just had a Dickens. Oh, actually, no. That one's the good one. Okay, never mind. I screwed up and grabbed the wrong one. Well, you know. Got a lot going on. We're in the process. We put our house on the market, and we're looking for, like a ranch style, a one level, so that we don't have any more stairs, because we're going to get to the point where we won't be able to do stairs very well. So there. Long story short, we're looking for a house. The boy's going to be leaving in August. It's just going to be me, the dog, and the wife. So we don't need anything as big as what we have now. But this is the one I did freehand. Let's see if that'll show up for you. But as you can see, there's some... It just... Why won't you focus? Come on. But yeah, like right in there, you can kind of see where I couldn't keep it even. I even tried the flat sander to get that out, and it just wasn't happening. Wasn't quite happy with it. So I did the one I showed you previously, and that one came out a little better. I had to use my grinder that I have here in the shop, my big 8-inch Bauer, to get that, because it has the guide plate that sits in front of the grinding wheel. And so there's the bolt part of the challenge. Redo this handle a little bit, and it'll slide right in there with the epoxy. And I did get the 2-ton quality epoxy. So once I finish up this handle, I was going to kind of keep this the black and leave this here. This does need a little bit of flap disc work, which I have no problem with doing. I got my bigger vise out here that stays pretty stable, so that's where we're going to go with that. So we'll set him off to the side. This one, yeah, maybe there's still hope for it yet. I don't know. We'll set him off over here too. Okay, so that's where I'm at with my screwdriver. Picked up some stuff for our tool haul, our treasure hunts. whatever, how a lot of people call them tool hauls. I call them treasure hunts. Couple items I found here was an airbrush cleaning kit, and these are small enough to fit into small engine carburetors and other small various orifices to clean them out. Got that. I think I paid, what did I pay for that? I think I paid $2 for that. And then I got the sign. I don't know if you guys can read. There we go. Respect the rust. It's from Antique Archaeology. If you guys watch American Pickers, we lived in Davenport, and they're out of LeClaire, so that was like a half-hour drive, maybe 20 minutes on the interstate from where we lived. And we took the kids there, looked around, and checked out LeClaire for a little bit. Kids had never been there. That was a while ago. But yeah, that's from there. The next item that's really super, well, kind of neat, and you'll see why I got this in a minute. I paid $1 for this whole bag, and it's these pegboard hooks and stuff that you put the tools on. I have, these are some sort of a retainer. I don't know what they're for, but I imagine I'll find a use for them. But I got it because, of course, I broke everything. There's a whole bunch. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch. Oh, cool. A couple of single ones with these like screwdriver rack. Oh, nerds. It was just a hook. But the screwdriver rack, and a whole bunch of other, there's another thing. Usually these are, but I got this one here for the pegboards that I really like. The ones I have on my pegboard already are full. They got my wood handle screwdrivers, my perfect handle screwdrivers. So it's kind of a neat little find there. Oh, blimey. Destroy the bag, Mike. Way to go. Okay. So we got that. Now. Oofda. So altogether on all that, I paid like $10 so far. This I picked up, and I think, if I understand correctly, it's a Stanley vise number 702. It looks like a corner vise of some sort, but it almost looks like you put your screws through here. It's a wood vise for doing your wood. Mounts to the side or corner of your table there, and then the pins go through there, what have you. But yeah, paid $17 for that. Maybe I paid too much, I don't know, but it was in relatively good shape. Works fairly well. I mean, it's nice and smooth, I think. And just a little bit of wire brush to get that paint off, and a little polish up and clean up and get some wood mounted in there. I think that'll look pretty nice. So I got that one. set him off to the side because we're going to start piling out the boxes here in a minute. This box here I paid $15 for. Little portable light. These come in handy. Dog leash type of thing. Actually, here, let me get the surprises out of here first. I don't want you peeking. Oh, you're peeking. Here, we'll set that off over here. Some wood screws, big clamp, paracord, flash, little small Rayovac pen light. Batteries are dead in it. Little mirror, thermometer. Looks like a lug lock, which I don't have the lugs for it. Nice little Swiss Army knife, but it is an advertisement piece, guys, and I'm going to see if I can get you in there to see it. There we go. Riverside Grain Company Incorporated, Riverside, Iowa. That's about 20 minutes away from us. Some pegs for shelving. Curtain rod brackets. I mean, who doesn't like hardware, right? Another pair of scissors, cheapies. These are actually Crescent, if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can get you in there. Yeah, Crescent. R27, 7-inch. Looks like somebody added some extra grip to them over the red. Oh, actually, it looks like it might both be a part of it. These little itty bitty, and these are probably cheapies. I didn't see a maker's mark on them or anything like that. But yeah, for those hard to reach areas, some cleanup and some 50/50 will loosen that up. Little multi-wrench tool, China. But these come in handy. I keep stuff like this in the truck just in case you run across something. Pair of vice grips, the smaller ones, and these are the original. So yeah, I like these little ones. Little mini screwdriver, another locking style clamp. A couple of wrenches. One's a Crescent 3/8, but it's a ratchet, and it has the directional pin in for it to switch directions. And it still sounds pretty good. I don't know if you can hear that, but it still sounds pretty good. And a VA Craftsman 1/2-inch. Pretty clean. That was in the box. Craftsman 11mm. Wish it was a 10. Dart tip. Another little collar, doggy collar. This looks like maybe like a great neck or, you know, cheapy, but it's still smooth. Works pretty good. Pretty good shape. So if I bang on it and it breaks, I ain't gonna be too worried about it. What do we got here? They are pretty rusty. Do not see a maker's mark on them. but they got kind of a unique kind of look to them. I mean, they do have a rivet. Maybe once I clean them up, I bet you if I took the handle off of it, it might have a maker's mark on it. I don't know. Probably another cheapie. And then just some little odds and ends in there, you know, to fill in. So I got all that for 15 bucks. And I don't think that's too bad. I got stuff that I can use. I'll be able to use eventually. Put this in here. Okay. Got that device. Here, let's go ahead and put this over here. Now, for the good stuff. Well, at least I call it the good stuff. Scout Crafter also did another thing. Yes, John, I'm dropping your name again. Where they took like one of these spade bits. Now, I do have a set, and I have a set of 3 that are different, but they're Craftsman, and I didn't want to cut into that one. This one here is a Miller Falls, so it's pretty stout. Clean that up and do the scraper challenge with that, and I got the perfect handle downstairs that I want to try and do that with. So we could probably do that in the laboratory probably sometime this week, because of the simple fact that after today, this beautiful day, it's going to start raining and the temperature is going to drop out again. So that'll be our, along with the screwdriver, our little laboratory project. Now, next item, a Yankee. I paid $6 for this, and I probably paid more than what you find at flea markets or whatever, because this is at one of the antique shops that are here in town. But I did find a 10-inch. See if we can get that in there for you. Yankee screwdriver, number 95. And the tip might need to be a little bit cleaned up on, if you can see that. Let's see here. Try and get that to focus. There we go. A little bit of cleanup on that tip. But I figured this would be great for small engine carburetors to get the jet out. I don't have to grind it. It's about that dimension. And it's long enough, and it's a real good brand. The handle probably could use a little bit of a cleanup, but it looks like somebody already polyurethane or clear coated it and everything like that instead of cleaning it up. So that'll probably take a lot of work to get that handle back in shape, wouldn't it? The neighbors are coming home from work. Excuse me. A lot of talking makes my throat kind of dry. Next, these are 2 different brands, I believe. But I got 2 adjustable, now correct me if I'm wrong, which, I have been known on occasion. An adjustable wood bit. I paid $4 for this one, but it's adjustable. And it's got the teeth on there and the dimensions, how it goes from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. This one's from Irwin. It's number 21. If you can see that. Get that to focus. The Irwin's kind of like right here. Come on. But it goes into the brace. And I've got 3 of them. So I haven't done any research on that. I don't really know how old this is. It says US of A on there, so that kind of dates it back. And plus, they did a lot of brace work, and there's your adjusting screw and everything. And all these are free. None of these are seized up. I already checked. The other one I got, and I believe if I read this correctly, is a Challenger. But it goes from 2 to 3, and this one just slides. I paid $6 for that one. If I'm getting too close, sorry. And it fits into the brace as well. But these are all in really good shape. There's no rust. There's some staining. But I still imagine these would kind of clean up with some steel wool and everything. But the edges are really good and sharp yet. So it's like nobody hardly even used these. Doesn't say where it was made. It says CHALE Challenge. Well, I don't know if that's the same brand as Challenger or Challenge. I don't know if they changed it at any time. I don't know. But I paid $6 for that one. I still think that's a pretty good deal. And now, my 2 favorites. Now these to me, granted, they're not for everybody, but I picked up this 8-inch perfect handled screwdriver. Look at that. And just needs a little bit of a cleanup. But I ain't even going to touch it. The handles are good and tight. The tips, if I can get that, tips ain't chewed up. Look really good. And that's the 8-inch. And then I got a 12-inch, his little bigger brother. And again, the tip, decent shape. These aren't bent. It looks like somebody redid them themselves and they never got around to either using them or just let them sit for a little bit. But again, the handle's good and tight. Just needs the metal polished up a little bit. I did pay $9 for him. So I paid $14 for both of those. So those are my surprise stuff. Probably get back to our screwdriver and our scraper thing tomorrow night. I've got 2 houses to go look at. Tomorrow morning somebody's coming by to look at our place. So my time is going to be somewhat limited as to being able to play with you guys in our sandbox. But all in all, it's the best thing. We need to get rid of the steps. One of the things is getting a similar size garage. The last 2 that we looked at that we didn't get had 24 by 26, so I had like 2 extra feet. Or a little bit more than that. But they were all like a ranch style, one level, so we don't have the stairs to deal with. But something will work out. It'll work out. Yeah, when it comes time to pack all this stuff up and everything, I'll give you one last tour of the shop here, and then you guys will be the first one to see the new one, or the next one. Shouldn't say new, but the next one. So I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I appreciate everybody watching. I kind of checked some of my stats and stuff like that. And with the videos that I have made so far, I've had almost 10,000 views. I appreciate that a great bunch, guys. Because if you watch it, I'll keep doing it. So with that, let's go give the doggy a pets and see where everything else is. Oh, you're sitting on your perch? Is you a good boy? Yeah. Show everybody your fancy little haircut that Daddy tried to do, but you wouldn't sit still for. Yeah, look at that. Look here. Look here. Look at that mug. Look at that mug. You're so handsome. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Hopefully the next place we have has a fence. Then we don't have to put you on your tether. Because you like to chase stuff, don't you? Yes, you do. But from me and Bruno, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, even share it with your friends. And as always, keep on tinkering.